Imagine waking up one morning sipping the same glass of milk you've had for years, not realizing that it might be quietly sabotaging your vision. For many seniors, the milks they trust every day can actually accelerate eye dryness, worsen inflammation, and even contribute to long-term vision decline. What's more surprising is that the damage isn't always obvious right away. It builds slowly over time, like a fog that creeps in without warning. But here's the good news. When you know exactly which milks to avoid and which ones to choose, you can start protecting your eyesight naturally, starting with your very next cup. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe, like, and leave a comment below so you never miss any of our expert eye health tips made especially for adults over 45. Let's get right into it. For decades, milk has been considered a universal health drink. It's poured into breakfast bowls, added to coffee, and recommended for strong bones and teeth. But what many people don't realize is that not all milks are created equal, especially when it comes to senior eye health. Some varieties can promote inflammation in delicate eye tissues, spike blood sugar, or even interfere with nutrient absorption needed for clear vision. Doctors and eye health experts are increasingly warning older adults to take a closer look at the type of milk they consume daily. The first milk to watch out for is ultra-processed, high-sugar-flavored milk such as chocolate or strawberry milk. These drinks often contain not just added sugar, but also artificial flavors, stabilizers, and emulsifiers that can contribute to systemic inflammation. For seniors, this is a problem because inflammation plays a key role in several common eye conditions, including dry eye syndrome, macular degeneration, and diabetic retinopathy. When sugar levels in the bloodstream rise sharply, the delicate blood vessels in the retina can become stressed and inflamed, leading to reduced circulation and oxidative stress. Over time, this can blur vision and speed up age-related damage. Clinical observations and nutrition. Research have repeatedly shown that excessive sugar intake increases the production of advanced glycation end products, compounds that accumulate in tissues, including the lens and retina, making them less flexible and more prone to clouding. In practical terms, this means that drinking sweetened milk regularly can quietly increase your risk of developing cataracts earlier and worsen dry eyes by disrupting tear film stability. If you've been using flavored milk as a treat in the evenings or as a quick breakfast, it's worth reconsidering. Instead, a better habit is to enjoy naturally unsweetened milk or healthier alternatives that we'll cover later in this video. By simply removing that daily dose of added sugar, many seniors notice less eye irritation, more stable vision throughout the day, and improved hydration. The second type of milk that eye doctors are increasingly cautioning against is conventional full-fat cow's milk from non-organic sources, especially when consumed in large amounts. While milk itself can provide nutrients like calcium and vitamin D, many commercial dairy farms rely on hormone treatments and antibiotic use that can leave residues in the milk. These residues may disrupt hormonal balance and contribute to low-grade inflammation, which can manifest in the eyes as puffiness, redness, or worsened symptoms of ocular surface disease. Additionally, conventional cow's milk is relatively high in saturated fats. For older adults, a high intake of these fats can raise LDL cholesterol levels and potentially slow down blood flow to tiny capillaries, including those that supply oxygen and nutrients to the retina. The retina is one of the most metabolically active tissues in the body. It needs a steady supply of oxygen-rich blood to function optimally. Anything that compromises circulation, like thickened blood from high saturated fat, can impair its performance over time. Ophthalmologists have observed that seniors with diets high in saturated fats are more likely to develop signs of age-related macular degeneration, which is a leading cause of vision loss after 60. It doesn't happen overnight, but over months and years, the impact can be significant, especially if the rest of the diet is lacking in antioxidants and omega-3 fatty acids. Here's something else most people don't think about. For many older adults, the ability to digest lactose naturally declines with age. This can lead to subtle digestive inflammation every time conventional milk is consumed, even if there aren't obvious symptoms like bloating. That inflammation can trigger immune responses throughout the body, including the eyes. The result can be more frequent feelings of eye heaviness, fatigue, or dryness, especially toward the end of the day. If you've noticed that your eyes feel irritated after certain meals or that your vision becomes slightly hazier after consuming rich, creamy dairy products, your milk choice could be playing a bigger role than you think. Many seniors find that after just 2 to 3 weeks of switching away from these types of milk, they experience noticeably clearer eyes and fewer flare-ups of dryness. In the next part, we'll continue exploring more milks that doctors warn seniors to avoid, including one that's marketed as healthy, but can actually deplete crucial eye protective nutrients. And then, we'll turn to the 4 best milks you should be drinking daily to support clear, sharp vision and healthier eyes at any age. Thank you for watching this part. And if you haven't yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the rest of this important video. Another type of milk that often surprises people when it lands on the avoid list is fat-free or skim milk, especially when it comes to protecting aging eyes. For years, fat-free milk was promoted as the heart-healthy option, but new research and clinical experience tell a different story for vision. The main issue here is the absence of healthy fats, which are essential for the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K, all of which play crucial roles in eye health. Vitamin A, for example, is directly involved in the production of rhodopsin, a light-sensitive protein in the retina that helps you see clearly in low-light conditions. Without enough fat to absorb this vitamin properly, your night vision can deteriorate over time, leading to difficulty driving at night, adjusting to dim light, or seeing clearly in the early morning hours. Seniors are particularly vulnerable to this because their nutrient absorption efficiency naturally decreases with age. Fat-free milk also tends to be highly processed to improve texture and shelf life. Manufacturers often add synthetic vitamin A and D back into the milk after the fat is removed. But without natural fats, the body absorbs these synthetic nutrients much less effectively. Additionally, to make up for the lack of creaminess, many skim milks contain added stabilizers or milk powders, which can oxidize during processing and create compounds that promote inflammation. Ophthalmologists have noted that seniors who rely heavily on fat-free milk but lack other sources of healthy fats in their diet may show earlier signs of dry eye syndrome, ocular surface discomfort, and slower visual adaptation in low light. Simply put, the fat-free trend may seem beneficial for the waistline, but for the eyes, it can quietly rob you of essential protective nutrients. Now let's talk about the 4th milk to be cautious of. And this one is often marketed as a modern, plant-based super alternative. It's sweetened almond milk and other sugar-enhanced nut milks. While unsweetened almond milk can be a good choice for some, many of the popular versions sold in stores are loaded with added sugars and thickening agents. Some brands contain up to 12-15 grams of added sugar per cup. That's the equivalent of nearly 3 teaspoons of sugar. As we mentioned earlier, high sugar intake can damage the tiny blood vessels in the retina and worsen oxidative stress. But with sweetened nut milks, there's an extra layer of concern. Many are fortified with calcium carbonate and synthetic vitamins, but they lack the natural cofactors present in whole foods. This can result in uneven absorption, which doesn't fully support eye health in the way many seniors believe. Furthermore, these plant-based milks are often stored in Tetra Paks or plastic containers lined with stabilizers that over time can leach trace compounds. While these amounts are usually considered safe, some experts argue that in sensitive populations, particularly older adults with existing inflammatory conditions, these additives may contribute to low-level systemic inflammation that can show up in delicate tissues like the eyes. So, to summarize what we've covered so far, the 4 worst milks for senior eye health are ultra-processed, high-sugar-flavored milks like chocolate or strawberry, conventional full-fat cow's milk from non-organic sources, fat-free or skim milk that lacks essential fats for nutrient absorption, sweetened almond and other sugar-added plant milks that disrupt blood sugar and offer incomplete nutrition. Each of these, in different ways, can either increase inflammation, block nutrient absorption, or interfere with the delicate balance your eyes need to stay clear and comfortable as you age. Now that we've looked closely at the milks to avoid, Let's shift gears and talk about the 4 best milks to include in your daily routine if you want to maintain clear vision, hydrated eyes, and strong ocular tissues well into your 60s, 70s, and beyond. These options have been praised by both nutrition experts and eye health professionals for their nutrient density, gentle impact on blood sugar, and support for overall visual function. The first on the list of the best milks is unsweetened, fortified almond milk, but specifically the plain, natural varieties without added sugars or artificial thickeners. Almond milk in its purest form can be an excellent source of vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that plays a key role in protecting the retina and lens from oxidative damage. Several clinical studies have shown that diets rich in vitamin E are associated with a lower risk of age-related macular degeneration and cataract formation. Vitamin E works by neutralizing free radicals, which are unstable molecules that can damage cells in the retina. Over time, this oxidative stress can lead to cloudier vision, slower adaptation to light changes, and increased vulnerability to eye fatigue. 1 cup of unsweetened almond milk provides a gentle, steady source of vitamin E without the blood sugar spikes caused by sweetened varieties. Another benefit of pure almond milk is that it's naturally lower in calories and free of lactose, making it easier for seniors with digestive sensitivities to enjoy regularly. When fortified with calcium and vitamin D, and consumed alongside a balanced diet with healthy fats, it can contribute to stronger ocular tissues and better hydration. To get the most eye health benefits from almond milk, doctors recommend checking the ingredient label carefully. Look for brands with minimal ingredients, almonds, water, and added vitamins or minerals. Avoid brands with long lists of stabilizers, gums, and sugars. A good practice is to shake the carton well before each use to make sure the fortification minerals are evenly distributed, since they can sometimes settle at the bottom. Another smart tip is to use unsweetened almond milk in your morning oatmeal, smoothies, or with your supplements. Because it's light yet nutrient-rich, it pairs beautifully with foods high in carotenoids like lutein and zeaxanthin, both of which are known to support macular health and prevent age-related vision decline. For seniors looking for a simple daily switch, replacing sweetened dairy or nut milks with unsweetened almond milk can make a noticeable difference in eye comfort and clarity over a few months. In the next part, we'll continue exploring the remaining 3 best milks that support sharp vision, strong eye tissues, and healthy tear production, including one traditional option that many seniors overlook but can be incredibly powerful for ocular health. If you're finding this helpful so far, make sure you've subscribed and clicked the notification bell so you don't miss the upcoming sections. The second eye-friendly milk to consider is organic, pasture-raised whole cow's milk. Yes, whole milk, but with a crucial difference: the source. Unlike conventional dairy, milk from organically raised, grass-fed cows contains a richer profile of beneficial nutrients and significantly fewer residues from antibiotics or synthetic hormones. For seniors, this can make a meaningful difference in how the body responds to dairy and how well the eyes are nourished over time. One of the biggest advantages of pasture-raised milk is its higher content of omega-3 fatty acids and conjugated linoleic acid, CLA, both of which help support healthy circulation and reduce inflammation. This is especially important for older adults because as we age, blood flow to the tiny capillaries in the retina can naturally slow down. Omega-3s help keep these blood vessels flexible and well-functioning, ensuring a steady supply of oxygen and nutrients to the retina and optic nerve. When circulation is strong, the eyes are better equipped to repair and defend themselves against daily oxidative stress. Additionally, whole organic milk naturally contains the fats needed to absorb fat-soluble vitamins A, D, E, and K. As mentioned earlier, vitamin A is essential for night vision and maintaining a healthy corneal surface. Vitamin D, on the other hand, plays an important role in modulating immune responses, and several studies have linked adequate vitamin D levels with a lower risk of age-related macular degeneration and dry eye syndrome. For seniors who spend less time outdoors, getting vitamin D from quality milk can be an effective way to support both bone and eye health simultaneously. Real-world experience supports this too. Many older adults who switch from fat-free or heavily processed dairy to small amounts of high-quality organic whole milk often report fewer episodes of dry eyes, better comfort during reading, and even improved contrast sensitivity. The key, however, is moderation. 1 or 2 modest servings a day, such as adding a splash to morning coffee or enjoying a small glass with meals, can be beneficial. Overconsumption, even of organic milk, can still introduce too many saturated fats, which isn't ideal for cardiovascular health. But when enjoyed in reasonable amounts, this traditional option can be a valuable part of a vision-supportive diet. The third best milk for eye health is unsweetened soy milk, preferably made from non-GMO soybeans. Soy milk has a balanced nutritional profile, naturally containing plant-based proteins, isoflavones, and small amounts of healthy fats. For seniors who prefer plant-based options or who have lactose intolerance, unsweetened soy milk can offer a gentle, steady source of nutrients without spiking blood sugar levels. One of the most interesting aspects of soy milk is its isoflavone content. These compounds have mild anti-inflammatory properties and have been studied for their ability to support vascular health. Since good circulation is critical for maintaining retinal function, including a moderate amount of soy milk in the diet can indirectly help preserve sharp vision. Moreover, unsweetened soy milk often comes fortified with calcium and vitamin D, further supporting both ocular tissues and overall bone health. To get the most benefits, it's important to choose soy milk with no added sugar and minimal additives. Some flavored versions on the market can be loaded with sweeteners, which cancels out the potential advantages. Opting for plain, unsweetened soy milk gives you a clean, neutral base you can use in savory dishes, cereals, or smoothies without burdening your eyes with sugar-related inflammation. Several nutrition experts point out that the combination of plant-based protein and fortification makes soy milk a good choice for seniors who need steady energy and nutrient absorption without digestive discomfort. It's also a helpful way to diversify calcium and vitamin D intake, especially for those who prefer not to consume large amounts of dairy. The fourth milk to add to your daily routine, one that often flies under the radar, is goat's milk. Ideally from clean, reputable sources, goat's milk has been consumed for centuries in various cultures, and for seniors it can offer some unique advantages. Its protein structure is slightly different from cow's milk, making it easier to digest for many people who experience bloating or discomfort with regular dairy. This can reduce the likelihood of low-grade inflammatory responses that sometimes affect the eyes indirectly. Goat's milk is also naturally rich in vitamin A and medium-chain fatty acids, which are more readily absorbed and utilized by the body. Vitamin A, as we've discussed, plays a crucial role in maintaining the clarity of the cornea and supporting night vision. The healthy fats in goat's milk also aid in nutrient transport and may support tear film stability, which can be especially valuable for older adults who struggle with dry eyes. Another noteworthy point is that goat's milk typically has a lower lactose content compared to cow's milk, making it suitable for many seniors with mild lactose intolerance. Because it's less likely to cause digestive irritation, it indirectly supports a calmer systemic environment, something that can reflect in reduced eye puffiness and more stable hydration. When choosing goat's milk, it's best to look for pasteurized, organic, or cleanly produced varieties from trusted farms. Avoid versions with added sugars or unnecessary flavorings. Many seniors find that incorporating a small glass of goat's milk a few times a week, or using it in place of regular milk in recipes, helps them enjoy dairy benefits without the side effects they once experienced. So, to recap the 4 best milks for senior eye health: unsweetened, fortified almond milk, for vitamin E and antioxidant support; organic pasture-raised whole cow's milk, for omega-3s, vitamin D, and better nutrient absorption; unsweetened soy milk, for plant-based protein, isoflavones, and fortified nutrients; goat's milk, for easier digestion, vitamin A, and tear film support. Each of these offers unique advantages for maintaining clear vision, reducing eye dryness and supporting the overall health of your ocular tissues as you age. The key is to pick the one or a combination that fits your body, your dietary preferences, and your health goals. In the final part, we'll bring everything together into a simple daily milk and beverage routine designed specifically for older adults. This will help you protect your eyes naturally and consistently without complicated diets or strict restrictions. We'll also cover a few practical tips for transitioning away from harmful milks and adopting these better options seamlessly into your lifestyle. If you found this information valuable so far, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you'll be the first to see the final part. Now that you know the 4 worst and 4 best milks for senior eye health, let's put this information into a simple, practical daily routine that anyone can follow. The key to protecting your eyesight as you age isn't complicated. What matters is making small, consistent changes that support your eyes day after day. Your milk and beverage choices are a perfect place to start because they're habits you repeat every single morning, afternoon, and evening without even thinking about it. By choosing the right milks, you can give your eyes steady nourishment, reduce inflammation, and create a foundation for clearer, more comfortable vision at any age. Here's what a typical eye-friendly daily milk routine might look like for someone over 45. In the morning, start your day with a cup of either unsweetened almond milk or organic pasture-raised cow's milk. If you enjoy coffee or tea, use one of these milks instead of sweetened creamers or flavored dairy. This simple swap cuts out unnecessary sugars and gives your eyes a dose of either vitamin E or omega-3 fats right at the start of the day. Pairing your morning drink with a glass of water is also helpful. Hydration supports tear film stability and can prevent that gritty eye feeling many seniors experience upon waking. If you typically eat oatmeal, smoothies, or cereals in the morning, try making them with unsweetened almond or soy milk. For example, a warm bowl of oatmeal made with almond milk and topped with chopped walnuts and blueberries can provide vitamin E, lutein, zeaxanthin, and antioxidants all in one meal. These nutrients work synergistically to strengthen the macula, support the retina, and protect against oxidative stress. By midday, if you enjoy a light lunch, a small glass of goat's milk or fortified soy milk can be a gentle, nourishing addition. Goat's milk offers vitamin A and easily digestible fats, while soy milk provides plant protein and isoflavones that support circulation. At this stage of the day, keeping your blood sugar stable is crucial. High blood sugar spikes in the afternoon can strain your retinal blood vessels, so sticking to unsweetened, clean milk options can help protect your eyes during this vulnerable period. In the evening, if you like to have a warm drink before bed, consider a small cup of warmed almond milk with a pinch of turmeric or cinnamon. Turmeric has mild anti-inflammatory properties, and cinnamon can help support blood sugar balance. This kind of calming, sugar-free beverage before sleep can support overnight eye repair by reducing inflammation and promoting better circulation. It's a soothing habit many older adults adopt to unwind while nourishing their eyes at the same time. As you transition away from the harmful milks we discussed earlier, like sweetened flavored milks, conventional dairy, skim milk, and sugar-loaded nut milks, it's helpful to make the changes gradually. For example, if you're used to chocolate milk daily, begin by mixing half chocolate and half unsweetened almond milk for a week. Then reduce the chocolate portion a bit more each week until your taste buds adapt. This approach makes the change sustainable without feeling deprived. Reading labels is another critical step. Many seniors are surprised to find hidden sugars, stabilizers, and artificial additives in products they thought were healthy. Take a moment in the grocery aisle to scan the ingredient list. If you see more than a handful of ingredients or words you can't easily pronounce, it's usually a sign to look for a cleaner option. Beyond just switching milks, pairing these choices with nutrient-rich foods can amplify the benefits. For instance, combining almond milk with leafy greens in a smoothie helps deliver lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 carotenoids that concentrate in the macula and protect against harmful light. Enjoying whole milk alongside fatty fish like salmon provides both vitamin D and omega-3s, supporting retinal blood flow and lowering inflammation. These simple pairings turn everyday drinks into powerful tools for eye protection. It's also worth mentioning that while milk choices play a significant role, They work best when combined with a broader, healthy lifestyle, staying hydrated, protecting your eyes from UV light with quality sunglasses, taking regular screen breaks, and consuming plenty of colorful vegetables. Eye health isn't about one magic food. It's about creating a daily rhythm that continually supports your vision. For many seniors, these changes lead to noticeable results in just a few weeks. They often report less dryness, better clarity when reading or watching TV, and fewer episodes of eye irritation. Over months, the long-term impact can be even more significant. Improved comfort, sharper vision, and possibly a reduced risk of age-related eye diseases like macular degeneration or cataracts. To recap everything we've covered in this full video, there are 4 milks seniors should avoid: sugary flavored milks, conventional full-fat dairy, fat-free skim milk, and sweetened nut milks. There are 4 milks seniors should include: unsweetened almond milk, organic pasture-raised whole milk, unsweetened soy milk, and goat's milk. By choosing the right milk at each time of day, reading labels carefully, and pairing these choices with nutrient-rich foods, you can build a daily routine that truly supports healthy, clear vision as you age. If you found this video valuable, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might benefit. Your support helps us keep bringing you clear, expert information designed specifically for older adults who want to take care of their eyes naturally. Thank you so much for watching this video. Here's to brighter mornings, clearer vision, and healthy eyes at every age.